Today we will be discussing about certain limitations of MGF and characteristic functions. So let us have a look at different cases where there are some difficulties in finding out the MGF. Even if we found out MGF, there would be difficulties in generating moments from the MGF that is given. So let's have a look at those limitations. So this is limitation number 1, that is all random variables need not have MGF. So for that I have taken two examples over here. So my first example is when x is a discrete random variable. Now I'm considering a function f of x is equal to 6 divided by pi square x square, where x takes the values 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to calculate the MGF over here. So the calculated MGF, as you can see, it is summation of x is equal to 1 to infinity 6 e raised to tx divided by pi square x square. Now it's clear from this term that the series is divergent for all values of x, and hence the MGF does not exist. So that is the first example where the MGF does not exist, and in this case x was a discrete random variable. Now let's also have another example where x is a continuous random variable. So here the function is given as f of x is equal to 1 by pi 1 plus x square, and the range of x is minus infinity to plus infinity. So when I calculate the MGF using this formula, I would get again it as an integral, it as a divergent case, and here the integral, this integral is divergent, and therefore the MGF does not exist. So now let's look at have a look at the second case. So the second limitation is a random variable can have all the moments and the moment generating function, but the MGF, that is the moment generating function, may not generate moments. So I hope if you have seen my last video, you have you have seen that there was a problem where we generate moments by using the MGF, but in here it is saying that it is not possible every time. Okay, so let's take an example to check whether this limitation is correct or not. So here in this example, I'm going to take the random variable x. So my random variable x is equal to 2 raised to x, and when x is equal to 2 raised to x, the probability is e raised to minus 1 divided by x factorial, where x takes the value 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. up to infinity. Here x is a discrete random variable. Now I just want to check whether moments of all orders exist or not. For that I'm going to take the formula of mu r dash. Mu r dash, I hope you all know, it is the rth row moment. So I'm just going to apply the formula and check whether it exists. So I applied the formula and I found out that yes, it do exist. I get the answer as e raised to 2r multiplied by e raised to minus 1. So when I give r is equal to 1 over here, I get e raised to r multiplied by e raised to 2 multiplied by e raised to minus 1. So I have the first moment over there. Similarly, if I put r is equal to 2, then I get the second moment. So from this it is clear that x has moments of all orders. So the moments of this function definitely do exist, but I just have to look whether the MGF exists or not. So for that I'm going to apply the formula for MGF, that is mtx is equal to e expectation of e raised to tx, which is equal to summation of x is equal to 0 to infinity e raised to t into 2 raised to x e raised to minus 1 divided by x factorial. Okay, so here this is clear that this is an infinite series, and it converges only when t is less than or equal to 0. When t is less than or equal to 0, only it converges, or else it diverges. That is, when t is greater than 0, if a case exists when t is greater than 0, then this term diverges. So the MGF only exists when t is less than or equal to 0. So it is clear that the MGF exists, but with a certain condition, that when t is less than or equal to 0. But can we generate moments when it exists? No, it cannot be differentiated. In order to generate moment from MGF, what we have to do is we have to differentiate the MGF and then apply t is equal to 0. But in this case, we can't differentiate this we cannot apply t is equal to 0, and it cannot be expanded as a power series in T2. So it cannot generate, that is, this MGF cannot generate the moments, but it doesn't imply that the moments for this function does not exist. It exists. The moments of this function exist, because we have just found it out that just a few moments back. So here in this case, it is clear that the moments do exist. The MGF do exist in with a certain condition, but you cannot you cannot generate moments using this MGF in this case. Okay, so let's move on to the other case. So here the limitation 3: even when a random variable have no moments, it may have an MGF. Okay, so let's find out whether this is correct or not. So I'm going to take a function f of x is equal to 1 divided by x into x1 plus x, and where x takes the values 1, 2, 3, etc. up to infinity. Now here I'm going to calculate the mean. Okay, so expectation of x is equal to x summation x is equal to 1 to infinity x divided by x into x plus 1. Here this x and x get cancelled and you get 1 by x plus 1. So when I expand this, I get 1 by 2 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 4 plus and so on. It goes up to infinity. So in this case, it is clear that this is a divergent series and expectation of x does not exist, and it is the same in case of the other moments also. Therefore this distribution does not have any moments. But let's have a look whether it has an MGF, whether the MGF exists or not. So I again apply the formula and I found out that there exists the MGF, but with one condition, that when t is less than 0. So when t is less than 0, the MGF exists, but when t is greater than 0, the MGF does not exist. So that is the third case. So it is clear that in every random variable or in every function, it is not necessary that there should be an MGF or the moments do exist or the MGF do exist. So with that, we come to another function called the characteristic function. Now let's have a look at why we depend upon the characteristic function. Now, as I said before, MGF does not exist for all random variables. We need a function which is very unique and which has a one-to-one correspondence between the function and the distribution. A function which can characterize the whole distribution. So because MGF lacks all those properties, we resort to characteristic function right now, and the formula for characteristic function is phi tx. We represent a characteristic function as phi tx, and that is equal to expectation of e raised to itx, where I takes the value root of -1, and this phi tx is called as the characteristic function of a random variable x. Now it has all the other advantages of MGF, and The speciality of characteristic function is that it exists for all distribution. If the MGF exists for a certain random variable, then we can get the characteristic function by putting it in place of t in the formula for MGF, and again vice versa. So I hope you all have understood all the limitations of MGF and about characteristic function.